Yeah, look, probably the way with these, they actually scored from their inside 50s. I think the inside 50s for the first quarter were relatively even, but look, our mids went out, the ball went inside our 50, didn't push down hard enough, and actually, they transitioned the ball far too easily from our forward 50 back through the other way. So, you're playing the youngest type of defence against some really key forwards up there and some really smart players. They're always going to struggle. So it was disappointing the way that, early days they transitioned the ball. I thought we rectified that for the after three quarters, but the horse had well and truly bolted in that first bit.
In the end, you had more inside 50s than them. How disappointed were you with the way you went forward?
Yeah, it was. Look, it's a sign of experience as well. I think we had more inside 50s. The clearances were the same, and the turnover battle was the same. And but the thing that it comes with experience is the efficiency of your ball movement. I think they kicked 5 goals 2 to us, 1 goal 8 from our turnover opportunity. So, look, that will eventually come. We just got to get better a hell of a lot quicker. We're playing against the reigning premiers next week, so we've got to step up our game.
Jack Rewalt didn't look overly happy out there at times tonight. Did you have any concerns with his body language throughout the game?
Yeah, I wasn't overly happy either at some stages, but look, it's an area of the game Jack has got to work on. He's known that for probably 2 years now, sort of thing. So, and full forwards always come under under scrutiny with their body language. I only got to look back 3 years when I was at Hawthorn, and Lance Franklin was doing exactly the same thing. So, look, they're a bit of an easy target. Jack's got to improve in that area, though. There's no doubt. I think there was a period that he was, yelling at Dustin Martin, which is disappointing. So, yeah, we'll address that during the week.
You seemed to make a signal when he came off to at one stage, a little finger towards the Hawthorn bench. Did you see that at all? No. Did you ever chat to him at sort of half time about his body language tonight?
No, listen, you've got to realise on the bench you're sort of more worried about the team aspect rather than the one individual. So, look, I didn't notice what you talking about. I know at the one stage at Dustin Martin he blew up at, so I'll address that during the week.
Damien, how are the key defenders after the game?
Well, funnily enough, I think Franklin kicked 5. Was that right? I actually thought Dylan Grimes did a pretty good job. Like for a kid that's playing his second game, his second year of AFL footy, the amount of contests that he got to was pretty credible for the young fella. So I think we've found a player going forward. You've got to realise, Buddy's an elite player of this competition, and we're asking a kid that's played 2 games to have a crack at it. And I thought he stood up manfully. Like, he got beaten probably by a better player on the night, but he'll learn an enormous amount from that.
Did you have other choices, or you specifically wanted him to learn from playing with Franklin?
Oh, mate, we didn't have other choices. We've got Dave Asprey and young Grimes, the only guys available. Obviously, Rance is suspended, McGuan suspended, Thursfield hurt his ankle last week, so we don't have any other choices at the moment.
How is Asprey going? He obviously got that knock in the first term. He looked a little bit sick and sorry at that quarter time.
Yeah, he did. Look, I thought he was in a little bit of trouble earlier. I think he got a knock to the back or something like that. But look, he did well. I think a couple of roughheads goals came from kick-ins sort of thing. So I thought he did the same as Grimes. He battled on really well. The amount of contests he was involved, I can't remember. I think he got outmarked once maybe in the goal square. But he's a young kid playing in his second season of AFL footy. So they're going to learn an enormous amount. Same as last week. You lose the battle, but eventually you win the war. So they'll become better players from it.
Do you feel it's a slight step backwards tonight, given what you produced last week compared to tonight?
Depends how you look at it. You've got to realise Hawthorn are a very, very good side. There's no doubt about that. The funny, the things... Look, from a result point of view, there's no doubt. But from indicators, inside 50's the same. Turnover battle, we equalise. Clearance numbers, we equalise. You've got to... only look back last week, I think the D's only got the ball inside 35 times against them. We got it in 55, so we're doing something right. Just the efficiency going forward is the thing that cost us tonight. So, guys have got to jump back on that horse, and we face Collingwood next week. So, we still realise we've got a fair way to go. Emphasised by the result tonight, unfortunately.
Obviously, Hawthorn really well. Have you seen signs the last few weeks of getting back to that little top level that they produced before?
The Hawks, yeah, look, no doubt. Look, the amount of quality they got through their list at the moment is quite staggering, and they're going to be a good side. They are a good side at the moment, and from our perspective, we're going along a similar path to Hawthorn 2005, 2006 when I started there. Very much, tracking along the same way. So we've just got to persevere with our young group, get as many games into them as can, and they'll get better.